Never get tired of hearing that. It's 8:47 right now, 8:48. Surf's up, girls are pretty, and the Beach Boys, that's all part of what the 60s were all about. This New Year's Eve will mark the 20th anniversary of the Beach Boys, and they're with us this morning live by satellite from our studios in Los Angeles. Brian Wilson, Dennis Wilson, Carl Wilson, Mike Love, Al Jardine, and their manager, Jerry Schilling. Good morning, all of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You know, I just want to start by asking, I mean, 20 years is a long time for any group. Dennis, maybe you'd like to start this off. Why do you think that you've had such, continued popularity? Dennis?
Dennis.
Good morning, Dennis. I know it's early there. You guys, what do you think, really though, why do you think that you've continued to be so popular over so many years?
Well, it's the music, obviously. People enjoy the sort of the happy, easygoing, sort of spirited music that we make. Yeah.
Does it bother you at all?
The sound that we all make together, what?
Does it bother you at all, though, that people they really kind of don't want you to change? They still want to hear the same music all the time.
Well, we resisted that at different times, but we found that people really loved the sort of the basic style that we started with, and so we've learned to just really enjoy what we're doing and do that for the people.
Yeah, Carl?
Yes?
Do you feel that over the years that you felt a need to change, even though the audience doesn't want you to change? I mean, personally, do you think you want to change?
Well, we've done, whatever songs we've written, and if we've decided to change styles here and there, it's just been a spontaneous type of thing. So we've just sort of moved with what felt most natural to us, musically speaking.
Now, three of you are brothers, there's one cousin. Does that kind of a family relationship, help you, or does sometimes that present problems?
Well, it has its moments, and I think that overall that we've, growing up together, knowing each other for, most of our life, that we've learned to accept each other just the way we are.
Dennis, how you doing out there? We keeping you awake?
I'm borrowing my brother Carl's microphone. I think that, is this ABC?
Yeah.
You need a new microphone.
No. All right.
How's David?
David's just fine. You know what? Now, you have teenagers now, some of you. Do they like the music that you play?
Yes. I have two daughters.
How old?
Turning 12 and 10. And they both love our music. I mean, they play our records on their record players.
They really do. They
Yeah.
do.
If they don't, they go to bed early.
Hey, do you like what they listen to? I mean, other than you?
Yeah.
What do they listen to other than you? Do they like the new kind of rock sound?
They like hard rock. They like Barbra Streisand, the Bee Gees. They like all kinds of things.
What do you listen to when you're at home?
I listen to a record called Be My Baby by the Ronettes.
Yeah, the legend lives on, right?
I know you didn't you kind of model a lot of your sound after like the Four Freshmen, that kind of a thing?
Yeah, we used to get together around Brian's piano, and he'd bang out the research with the vocal parts using the Four Freshmen's arrangements as models.
Yeah.
And he'd dish them all out to us, and it was pretty amazing the way he could not only retain, but come up with innovative arrangements, and that's been one of our strengths is Brian's arrangement ability.
Yeah, because everyone now has copied you. Hey, Brian, I know you're kind of a shy guy, aren't you?
A little bit, yeah.
You guys have gone through a lot of changes, and you've gone through some difficulties over the years. Has all that been resolved now?
Most of it, yeah. I think Mike could probably answer that better than I could.
Okay, Mike.
Well, the thing is, we're all here together. It's been 20 years, and it hasn't been totally joyous every step of the way because we are, brothers and cousins and ordinary human beings that have their different points of view, and we've had arguments and stuff, but the overwhelming fact is that we're still here and we're together.
Love one another.
Jerry Schilling, does he have something to do with
Yeah, Jerry's right over here. Why don't we have Jerry come in?
Jerry, why don't you come out? Now, you've been...
He's our manager.
And it's also your first personal manager, I believe, in about 14 years. What kind of effect has Jerry had on the group?
I think the effect of Jerry being involved with this has been one of cohesiveness. He's brought a lot of harmony to the group, a spokesman for us that we've all sort of conferred upon the title of manager, and we've been working together more coherently than in the past.
You think you have been working more coherently now. Jerry, what do you think?
I think so.
Well,
Jerry, can you hear us?
yes, I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
I sure can.
I'll just do it this way.
What's it like managing the Beach Boys?
Well, I think it's been quite an experience for me to manage a major group, a group that has been noted for having problems, as you asked, but I find very professional. I find they've brought joy to people all throughout the world, and I think it's quite an honor to work for the Beach Boys, and I have certainly enjoyed it.
What about the fact that they need to remain the same because people want that?
Well, I think they remain the same in a lot of areas because people do expect a certain type of music from the Beach Boys, but they have done so much variety of music and so many different things. I mean, Brian has come up with so many. He was one of the first, or if not the first, self-produced artist.
Only force in the Beach Boys that exists. He's the reason that we're all sitting here. So
Really? Brian?
Music, yeah, musically, and then with all the boys chipping in and the harmonies, that I don't think that there's a group around that can sing like the boys.
You have good vibrations about where you're going to be going in the future for this group?
Well, yes. I think somebody asked Brian yesterday what would he like to be remembered for the Beach Boys as a whole, and he said good vibrations. And he meant that in many aspects.
Well, we've enjoyed having you all here this morning. I've been a big fan of yours for a long time. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
we'd like to thank everybody.
Okay, thanks. From out in Los Angeles.